safety requires attention. Right now, when I'm learning, I'm focusing on shifting. 2 steps forward, 1 step back.
What are you doing?
I don't want to do this anymore. Well, there's no way around it, really. I mean, yesterday sucked. It sucked. Was a stressful day. I felt like I didn't do too well. I thought about a lot of things. I thought about not showing up today. Yep, that was a real possibility. I thought about taking the automatic restriction on my license, because screw it, right? But then I thought about all the stuff that I did right. I thought about, look, a week ago, I would start flailing when I came up to an intersection. Now, handled lights well, handled traffic well, handled my gears well. My turns, not so much. I really need to walk through those. I need to ask for help there. Walk me through a turn from approach and gear setup, what gear I need to be in, to the turn, all the way through the turn. Teach me like I'm a 5-year-old, because that's how I'm driving. So I felt good. I felt good about that. So I thought about all the things I did right. I got out of bed and showed up again here today. So should be in the yard, hopefully, for some maneuvers and to kind of get my bearings again. But if I have to hit the road again, then I'll just take it as it comes. So trying to get back to a good headspace with it. We're looking for our spacing here. Okay, looks okay. Outside line goes right through the middle. Oh, I'm like a hair off. That's pretty close. I'm gonna say that's good. Last thing we check, see if our tire's straight. Looks straight.
Everybody expects this big scary person to be behind the wheel because they're driving this large vehicle. And they don't see them as another person sometimes. They're not actually viewing these as their neighbor or somebody of that sort.
Some of the misconceptions that people have about truck drivers is that we're not educated. We look dirty all the time, which is crazy. And another misconception is it's just not a male industry anymore. So many women truck drivers out here now, and this coming into this industry.
I drove truck for approximately 2 years over the road. I like because I get to see different scenery on somebody else's money instead of mine and time. I've got to meet interesting people. You do learn a lot by talking to other truck drivers about the industry, what to do and what not to do. It's like one big family, okay? If you have a problem along the road, you're gonna have a lot of truck drivers on their CBs saying, hey, do you need help? What's wrong with your problem or whatever? And it's getting more and more, men will help the women out, seems to be a lot more than it used to be. More and more women have been getting into it, and I do recommend it because it is something that we can do with no problem.
And in the trucking industry now, it is very diversified. We have a lot of women driving. We have a lot of men driving. We have older men, older women. We have younger men, younger women, and all cultures coming over to drive truck.
Oh, okay. So, I remember going through driver's school for when I was 16. Being 40 now, I have the fear. Just kind of funny. I remember thinking, man, I was not this apprehensive when I was 16 and learning to drive a car. Of course not. I had no fear at 16. When you get a little older, you tend to be a little more cautious. You know what's on the line. So,
Looking forward to get back out there, building more confidence. I'm going to keep practicing here in the yard today, and we'll see how it goes.
I learned that safety is always top of mind for a driver, and it's been a core pillar at Volvo Trucks when designing the latest equipment.
The driver features that are helping the driver operate the truck more safely out there is basically helping the driver be more productive as well. It's giving them controls in their hands so they keep all the controls are on the steering wheel. That's always good that they don't have to reach for controls to activate certain things. There's things that are going to allow the driver to be productive, meaning they can operate the suspension to allow them to move underneath a truck and be able to drop and hook a trailer very easily without strain on the body. There's also comforts that, when it comes to position perfect steering wheel. For example, in the Volvo truck, we have what we call position perfect steering wheel, which allows the driver to tilt and telescopic the steering wheel and also neck tilt the steering wheel to get it in the right position so they can comfortably drive the vehicle, then also at the same time be able to see the gauges without any disruption of the steering wheel. They have a perfect view of what's going on. And designing the truck around visibility, giving that driver as much visibility as they can so they can see what's on the road, see what's around them, see what's coming into their environment. That's also very important for them. Getting the right seat sometimes is as valuable as anything for a driver because they're going to be on the road for a long period of time. And they want to have the most comfortable seat, whether it's a leather seat or a vinyl seat or a cloth seat, but also having maybe some extra support when it comes to lumbar support or heated and ventilated seats. That's also something that can help drivers be more productive and also help them be less stressful on the road.
A comfortable driver is going to be a more efficient driver. Not having to shift the gears, manipulate the clutch, being able to focus on the road ahead of you. Being set in the seat comfortably with the steering wheel in front of you, being able to see the gauges, the coaching instruments that keep you in the sweet spot, being able to hit all the controls, all those being at you are extremely helpful for driving efficiency.
All right, this is it, the last week of CDL school. It's not time for messing around. I'm feeling good. We're going to get some more time in the yard. We're going to get some more time on the road. It's time to kick some ass. Cue the montage.
If I don't pass, it's a long drive home. Yeah.
All right, was back on the road today. Oh my God, feeling much better, much more confident. Man, light years better than last week. Progress. Gonna hit the road again. Again, gains of confidence. Feeling so much better than last week.
Use the bumps and then wiggle it in. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Yeah. It was kind of like that song. What was that song? Wiggle, 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 wiggle.
Secure, not cracked, broken, or bent. Front and rear spring hangers, secure, not cracked, broken, or bent. Secure, not cracked, broken, or bent. Shock absorber, secure, not cracked, broken, or leaking.
Tires, secure, not cut, cracked, cupping, or bulging. The rims are secure, not cracked, not broken. Fuel tank secure, not cracked, broken, or leaking. Fuel tank cap is secure, not cracked, broken, or leaking. The fuel tank straps are secure, not cracked, or broken.
It is about time. About time that I have some happy comments after being out on the road. I feel great. Look, things are still going to happen. I'm going to miss gears, right? I feel like I know how to handle it now. I was having trouble. I was starting in third, having trouble hitting fourth or fifth. Give it a rev, pull the switch up and go to sixth. Solved a ton of my problems. I make a good effort to go to fourth or fifth, but screw it. If it's grinding, rev it, flip it up, go over to sixth. It saved me several times.
Electric line is secured to the tractor. The line is secure. It's not cut or frayed or corroded. It's secured to the trailer by its holder. The holder is secure. It is not broken. It is in the locked position. Not cracked, broken, or bent. Secure, not cracked, broken, bent. Secure, not cracked, broken, or bent. Secure, not cracked, broken, or bent. Secure, not cracked, broken, or leaking. Secure, not cracked, broken, or leaking. Secure, not cracked, not dangerously thin, free from oil and debris. Brake linings are secure, not cracked. Reflectors are secure, they're not cracked. Tail lights, brake lights, reverse lights, secure, not cracked, not broken, proper color. Pre-trip, solid. All right. Yes. Flawless victory out on the road.
Jason wins. Flawless victory.
Oh my God. Sure, I still missed some gears. It happened, but I recovered quickly, got it back in the gear. Didn't have a problem. Didn't stall the truck. Feeling good. It felt like driving. It felt good. It finally felt good. Oh my God, it is such a relief. Such a relief. Been a lot of anxiety, to be honest. Maybe some apprehension. You know, I was just so worked up in my head that every time I got in the truck, it was like self-fulfilling prophecy. I was so worried about, I'm going to screw it up. I'm going to screw it up. And then I get in the truck and screw it up and be like, yep, I screwed it up. I finally feel like I've gotten over that hump. I feel confident. It was actually fun. We drove 3 hours, not a problem. I'm going to drive the truck back here after a lunch break. I cannot. I've been wrestling with it. Yesterday it felt good. Today felt even better. I feel ready for the test. Feeling a lot like myself again. Okay, there we go. The last day of school. It's a weird feeling at 40 years old. I have to admit, but I feel good. I feel confident. I feel ready for the test. It's been a long road. This is challenging. It's not easy, but it's rewarding. Rewarding in a lot of ways. I feel good. Behind the wheel of a truck, it just feels like driving now. It doesn't feel intimidating. It feels like I can operate the equipment safely. A big hats off here, literally, to the drivers. Not only are they great drivers and instructors, but they're great teachers here. They got me through my challenges, worked me through the adversity I faced. I had a lot of anxiety when it came to shifting behind the wheel. They worked with me, every day, hours this week. And I finally got it. I finally feel good about it. Everything here, wonderful experience. Now it's just time to pull it all together at the test site, do the best I can out on the road, and whatever happens, happens. If I pass, great. And if I don't, I'll try again. The best part is I feel ready and I feel confident to go do it. Whew, it's been a long road. And in some ways, this is just the beginning. So, pass, fail, I don't know, but either way, I'll see you on the other side. I passed. The test was challenging. The air brake test was no problem,
Pre-trip was no problem. You can study for those, right? Those are pretty easy. Maneuverability. Maneuverability was interesting. So you got the straight line back, you got offset, and then here in Ohio, we either have to do an alley dock or parallel or blindside parallel. You don't know what you're going to do until you show up. So funny enough, you get a free pull-up on the straight line, and the straight line shouldn't have been a problem, but I used my free pull-up. Little nervous. I was watching the instructor more than I was watching my trailer. I would have been fine, but it would have been at a weird angle, so I had to pull up, settle myself down. Got through the offset, no problem. And then got parallel, blindside parallel, I believe. So parked on that side, no problem, great. And then came the real test, on road. This was the part I was most nervous about. So it definitely was stressful when you go to test. Test anxiety really does kick in. It's all that practice and repetition in the yard and at the school on the road to get to the point where you're really comfortable and knock it out. But did well. You know, there were a couple of instances where I missed a couple gears, but I didn't panic, just grabbed the next one, and had no real issues. Knocked it out first time, you know, I did well. So now, the real challenge, the fuel efficiency face-off with Joel Morrow. And I got a truck from Young's Trucks, got a Volvo VNL 860 to take some laps in, get comfortable. Best part is the I shift. We'll do the shifting. So I just get to focus on driving safely. Very excited to hit the road. And then I'm coming for you, Joel Morrow, a driver with no experience who has never done this before, is coming for your fuel efficiency record. And I'm gonna win. He's gonna destroy me, probably. But I'm gonna win, and we're gonna have a lot of fun. So next stop, North Carolina, Volvo Trucks headquarters. Next time on the Fuel Efficiency Face-Off, the New Driver Challenge. Are you ready?
Absolutely.
We've got the steering, we've got adaptive cruise, brake assist. Is there anything I don't have?
I think you've got it all. I'm gonna get a workout. You're gonna be loving life. Good luck.
Yep, you too. Drive safe. All right, well, I have to fill up the truck. A key component, and now that I'm thinking about fuel efficiency, I am seeing the dollars and cents of it as we pump my credit card into this truck. So, yeah, definitely going to try to drive efficiently.